there was a time not so long ago where we all used unencrypted email. And we all thought this was great because encrypted email hadn't been invented yet. We were putting passwords in there. We were putting patient IDs in there. We were putting all bank accounts, you name it. Why? Because it's email. We all know email is safe, right? Because we didn't think about it. What I would tell you, though, is ChatGPT, Gemini, Claude, all of them is analogous to unencrypted email. This is why you can do prompt injection, because it is shipped across the internet in plain text, and someone can modify it without you knowing, right? So if you think about this, right, number one, most companies today, unfortunately, they have users who are using their personal ChatGPT accounts or whatever account they got at work. No governance, no oversight, no protection of intellectual property, no ability to control people cutting and pasting passwords or whatever it is they're doing. And I'll tell you, people aren't, I think, for the most part, they're not like, hey, here's my password. But I think what's happening is people are attaching documents and they're not reading what's in that document. They didn't realize, oh, that's our pricing sheet. Oops. Now it's public. Hey, what do you know? Right? And so they're not thinking about what they're doing because they're just trying to get the job done. Right? And so there's also this context of what's called DLP, data loss prevention. Right? How do I make sure that somebody at my company is not using something like ChatGPT to exfiltrate data before they quit? You don't, and they are, right? And so we saw this gap. And there are some very, very high-end solutions in some of the very large enterprise companies that are addressing this, where they're using expensive tools like Netscope, right? Now, Netscope is, hundreds of thousands of dollars a year for licensing. It's not cheap, right? But the rest of us, there are no solutions. And so for us, we developed our own solution because we have the exact same problem you guys do, right? And so we created a secure chat that if you try to put a credit card, bank account, birthdays, social security, you try to attach documents that has intellectual property pricing, it won't let you, right? It also, when I attach a document, before it attaches that document to the chat, I scan it for malware and ransomware. Because guess what else people are doing? Think about it. If this is publicly available and this goes into the database of ChatGPT, what if, on purpose, I am uploading documents into the central repository that have malware that point back to me? I am now creating backdoors for a consumer that uses my information that I'm uploading, right? People are doing that, right? And so this is the secure chatbot piece. And you can see in here, PII, PHI, DLP, ransomware, end-to-end encryption between the browser and the secure gateway so that you're protected from prompt injection.